I found out my girlfriend was pregnant on a Wednesday night, right after dinner, when she sat me down with tears in her eyes and said we needed to talk. The thing is, I'd had surgery a few years ago, kids weren't in the cards for me, and she knew that. My chest went ice cold. I stared at her, waiting for her to say something that would make this make sense, but all she did was sob harder and shake her head when I pushed for answers. After an hour of silence, she finally broke. She told me she'd made a mistake, that the baby wasn't mine. I should have been angry, but all I felt was numb. When I asked who, she hesitated just long enough for me to realize the truth before she said it: my brother. My own brother, who I'd trusted with everything, even her, especially her, since he'd been crashing on our couch for weeks after his breakup. I lost it. I punched a hole in the wall, screamed at her to get out, then called my brother and threatened to kill him if he ever showed his face again. It wasn't just the cheating, it was the years of trust shattered in a single moment, the sense that my whole life had been a lie, that I was the last one to know the joke. I couldn't even look at myself in the mirror without hating what I saw, someone so desperate to believe in love that I missed every red flag waving in my face. The twist? I didn't kick her out. She slept in the spare room, and I lay awake all night, realizing I might actually forgive her someday. Not because I loved her, maybe I never really did, but because I needed to believe that betrayal didn't have to be the end of everything. The real betrayal, I finally understood, was how little I valued myself, how willing I was to settle for scraps just to avoid being alone.